a red, never walk alone. Knowing only you wait, what can come. Like a red, never walk alone.
Etewe asihua, wirupo, ama wabeme bojo wamo, werupo, asote asihua, wirupo, anawano udo betoton, werupo, asihudo akwe, asihudo wong, anawano udo betoton, werupo, asihudo akwe, asihudo wong, anawano udo betoton, werupo, sepo, 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 me, biome, sepo, 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 me, biome, sepo, 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 me, biome, sepo, 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 me. Sepo, 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 me, biome, sepo, 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 me, biome, sepo, 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 me, biome, sepo, 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 me. Born in summer to an English mother, ran through sea air, always with each other. I said, you run like a racehorse. I said, you talk like a chainsaw. I said it took a long, long time to get here, but yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Every silver line was a gold mine as the sun was fading. Yeah, we made it, yeah, we made it. Lost your mother, don't know if you'll recover.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer him. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Volunteers from each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
I never satisfied. Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like bulb to my chin. Forgive me for my sin, blue water wash me clean. Everything to an end like bulb to my chin. I wish I didn't know it all. I wish I could stop my heart. I wish I see from afar. I wish I come apart.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. McTominay. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team.
Oh, he's been... Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Van de Ven. And it's McTominay. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the pass is intercepted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Pedri. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Great vision. Girassi. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Havertz. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Tries to pass it through. Van de Ven drives forward on the overlap. Driving forward, and the counter is on. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a promising position. Saliba. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Van de Ven. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And they've got rid. Zaire Emery got a long way forward to join the attack. Pedri. Now it's McTominay. Havertz. And here's Pedri. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has not gone well. Foot in. Fofana. Now he's got space here. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Pedri. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Yamal. And it's Pedri. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been into... And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Back on the way then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. And it's Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Van de Ven. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is a promising ball. Can he finish? And that's in. How they've waited. Now they have it. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Shoots! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Fermin. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 8,
Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Number 22.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Reinders.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
Vietnam making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he is not giving anything away. Elise. Reinders. Now Mbappe. Reinders. No way through. Pedri. Elise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. In towards the back stick.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise. He's had it nicked away. Pedri knocks it into space. Mbappe. That's tidy. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's McTominay. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 37.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pedri.
Jean Neves, the final 5 minutes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution in progress.
Reinders aims beyond the defence.
That's going in strongly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off light.
Takes a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this. But has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped
And
it.
that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to
Please
one
be reminded
decisive
that drinking
moment.
is only allowed in the areas
Mbappe
shown on this
voted
map.
man of the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's destined for the flank. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's a sharp pass. Vinicius Junior. And he's lost his man here. Vinicius Junior! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that really is so impressive. Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rice. And the shot, big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Rice. Mbappe! Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Fofana, Chouameni, it's Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now he's got space here. Gabriel. And it's Musiala. Fofana. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Oh, what a ball! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Rice. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Pedri. That's a good ball. Fofana. Now it's Thuram. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Thuram.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
For Musiala. Thuram. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Fofana. Great chance! Oh, good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, how's that for a class finish? Well, that's tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a ring. Oh, what has happened here? Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great position here. Reinders. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There will be 1
Mbappe
minute added
is
time.
onto this, and he's definitely onside. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please join
Any
me
thoughts on
in
all this
wishing
so far,
all the
Jim?
best for
Well,
members of
it's
our
been an
fan
intriguing
club
watch.
celebrating their
A really
wedding
nice
anniversary
contrast
today.
of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund with the lead. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's on it, can he get away? Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Pedri, he's being urged to shoot. Nice interception. Takes a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Reinders certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Chouameni, 60 minutes played. Looking for the... Thuram! And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Reinders on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And it's Bellingham. He's played it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Floated through. And he's taking no chances there. He's having a hit!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Musiala. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
입술을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 가만 잡고만 flat 괜찮아 뭐 어때 우리 사이 keep going make it baseline
너도 왠지 tempo가 빨라 걸어와 둘만의 timeline hands in the sky you know what I like we making music every day
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. And it's McTominay. And here's Mbappe. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Girassi, Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Girassi.
Might want to be careful there.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Borussia Dortmund already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances. It looked... Oh, he's having a go! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Musiala. This looks promising. Lovely bit of skill. João Neves receives it in a good position here. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Dembele. He is through here. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia
Number 8,
Dortmund can now
Vitinha.
introduce the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field is
Borussia
number
Dortmund
13,
have taken the
Gabriel.
lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough.
Dembele! Superb from Dembele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a tries one from range.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get on the end of this? Matheus Cunha. Cunha really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Dembele. Hakimi. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Matheus Cunha has a look and plays it forward. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Borussia Dortmund making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Neves. Vinicius Junior. And it's Pedri. And it's been played through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Whistle's gone, that's foul. João Neves. Showing great feet there. Musiala. Matheus Cunha. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's beautifully weighted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliantly. João Neves.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
And the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Vietnam now in a position far more desirable. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's picked it up out wide. Ball is over the line. Gabriel. Hakimi. And it's Musiala. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! And it's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Traoré. Good take, and is he in? Shoots! Oh, good finish!
Musiala really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 11.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Number 15.
This is
Number
Dembele.
29. Kai Havertz. Number 17. Rafinha. Substitution in progress.
Hakimi. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. And that could set him on his way. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Lopez. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! And he's gone backward here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Reinders. And here's Dembele. Lopez. And here's Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Lovely feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And Dijk wins the duel this time. McTominay to Havertz. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Dembele. Now that's well seen too. Fofana. And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The final 5 minutes. Steaming on goalwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Lopez, shot a goal! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Quick reminder today.
Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care, moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Gerassi. And here's Reinders. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's Zaire Emery. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Reinders. Vinicius Junior! And that was very necessary. Van de Ven. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Reinders gets on his bike and on the move. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's having a go! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now it's Dembele. And here's Neves. Oh, super find. Oh, he's had a shot! He's delivered all right! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
There's the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
Towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Reinders. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's onside! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pedri running with intent, and it's Zaire Emery. Petri. Zaire Emery. That's been drilled in. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri cuts out the pass. Reinders. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And again they hit the front. And a chance! Chance again? No.
Borussia Dortmund really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Reinders picks it up out wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Dembele. And the shot! Oh, good finish! They are purring, truly purr. And that is indeed the final act. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
The second period is underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He leaps for it! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Girassi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shot could be on. Takes a shot! And he hits the net!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So could they be onto something here? So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? And this is Dembele. That is good strength. Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's been cut out, well played. It's a searching pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! And that's in! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Borussia Dortmund now just needing one.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's played through for him. João Neves. And he's cut it out. McTominay.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
7,
are signalling
Vinicius
changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22, Reinders. Number 14, Pedri. Number
And here's
8,
Mbappe.
Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 15,
Rice.
Number 29,
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 11, Matthias Cunha. Number 41,
Matheus Cunha. Good ball, good take. That looks a good cross.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 33, Zaire Emery. Number 20,
Fofana.
McTominay. Coming on
Oh,
the
now here's an
field,
interesting matchup.
Number 3, Hakimi. Number 18,
Rice.
Bruno Fernandes. Substitution in
Tries to
progress.
thread one through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on. Borussia Dortmund now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never said...
Can he finish? And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the lead now is 2. Shot a goal! That's a sharp pass. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well seen, saw that coming.
There will
That's
be
great
5
positioning,
minutes
so
added
good
time.
from him.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Havertz. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! Oh, it's come off the upright. Mbappe. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And we'd like to inform
How do you look
now
back on
that
the game then,
latest
Jim?
travel information
One-sided
is currently being
and
displayed.
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me. But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm patiently impatient, don't like to wait and see. And needing doubt in my 20s, not sure who to be. I ain't in time to repaint it, uncomplicate it. Still I'm hanging green light, up to the stop sign, up to the rewind, up to the, that's how I shine, green light, up to the stop sign, up to the rewind, up to the, that's how I shine, green light. And I've been feeling stressed since young, I guess it's wired in me.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Now it's Dembele. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's the keeper's ball. And it's Dembele. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it, and things are beginning to work.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a throw. Girassi knocks it into space. Oh, it's come loose. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Mbappe. This is a chance for Borussia Dortmund to break. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Havertz.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde! It's run loose here. Great vision. And this is Dembele. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header, and he's done it! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
It's a lovely, neat pass, and smartly reclaimed. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. This is a promising build-up. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rice. Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Musiala. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Now it's Girassi. Now it's Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Hangs one in. Konate. Hakimi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ah, looks a smashing ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri, Havertz, real chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked,
Just a quick
and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That CCTV is now
Just
in
about
operation
sorts out
for
the
your
first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Number 15.
And so the action is resumed.
To replace him is
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Dembele. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Mbappe, Pedri, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Konate looks to the other side.
That's a great ball crossfield. Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Decent chance! And it's in! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Played in. Oh, good climb! Goal! And they're back in front. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
And the two
Number
coaches
29,
are signalling changes here,
Heavens.
both at the same time.
Coming on the field
Vietnam
is
have their
number
lead.
22.
Vinicius
Heavens.
Junior
Substitutions taking place.
gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Konate clears without hesitation. About to... Oh, shooting chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So
Number
changes
14,
afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 41.
It is compelling, this,
Right.
utterly compelling.
Coming on the field.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's McTominay. Oh, that's a fine interception. Dembele. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vinicius Junior! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball. Takes a shot! And again! And a neat finish! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Big chance! It's hit the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Traumeri. Passes short and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Dembele. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafinha. Quality ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Havertz. McTominay defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Van Dijk cuts it out. 4 added minutes on the board. Dembele. Reinders. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Vinicius Junior,
We are
voted
glad
man
to
of the
inform you
match,
that
and
today's
deservedly
match day
so.
programs are available from stands located
So
by
there
the
it
gate.
is. What
I'm
struck you
sure
most
they will
about
make
that?
fine
Well, I have to
souvenirs.
say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
still have this effect.